7 interesting and surprising facts about Russia. 1. The world's longest railway is in Russia. Did you know that the longest railway in the world is in Russia? The Trans-Siberian Railway extends from Moscow to Vladivostok, a total of 5,772 miles. If you want to take your time and travel around Russia by train, the Trans-Siberian Railway makes it easy to do so. You can choose to ride in a first-class cabin or third-class seats, depending on your budget and the experience you want to have. The Trans-Siberian Railway even connects to China and Mongolia if you have the desire to visit those countries as well. Read more. Mongolia pictures from the Russian border to the Gobi Desert. 2. Russia is home to a lot of famous literature. If you are someone that loves literature, you probably know that Russia is home to some of the best and most esteemed writers. A few of the great Russian authors include Alexander Pushkin, Alexander Solzhenitsyn, Ivan Turgenev, and Vladimir Nabokov. The famous Russian authors that you may also know are Fyodor Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment, and Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace, and Anton Chekhov, a renowned playwright known for The Seagull. 3. Russia has 12 active volcanoes. Another one of the most surprising facts about Russia is that it has 12 active volcanoes. Of those volcanoes, Kamchatka is one of the most commonly visited due to its accessible location. If you are someone that loves nature and beautiful landscapes, you should visit Kamchatka. This active volcano has over 1,000 different species of plants. It's also home to brown bears, sheep, and wolves. You can choose to visit Kamchatka on your own or go on a guided tour. If you are unfamiliar with the Russian language, an organized tour is the easier option. 4. Siberia makes up a majority of the land. Did you know that Siberia makes up 77% of the Russian Federation? Siberia is a large region in northern Russia. While it makes up 77% of the land, only 20% of Russian people live in Siberia due to the harsh conditions. We drove across Siberia in the summertime and it was beautiful. Siberia reminded us a lot of Canada. And the people were so friendly and welcoming. If you love to get off the beaten path while traveling, you should visit Siberia. It is known for its natural beauty, and if you are lucky, you may even spot a reindeer. Read, Motherland Calls. Mother Russia stands proud over Volgograd. 5. Russians have plenty of superstitions. Another interesting fact about Russia is that, in general, Russians tend to have many superstitions and traditions. One of the most common traditions is to only give flowers in odd numbers. Many Russians believe that an even number of flowers are only for cemeteries. If you give a Russian an even number of flowers, they may take it personally. In addition to not giving out an even number of flowers, Russians also believe you should not wear clothes inside out. If you put your clothes on inside out, the Russians believe you will be beaten. 6. Russia has one of the world's busiest metros. The metro station in Moscow is the 4th busiest metro station in the world. The only busier metro stations are in Seoul, Shanghai, and Tokyo. More than 2 billion people ride the metro each year in Russia. One of the best things about Russia having a busy metro is that it makes it easier for locals and tourists to get around. There are trains for almost everywhere you could want to go. Read more, 17 exciting things to do in Moscow. 7. Tetris was invented in Russia. Many people don't know that the game, Tetris, was invented in Russia. In 1984, Alexei Pajitnov developed the first version of Tetris for the Electronika 60 computer. The game quickly caught on and spread throughout Russia. By 1987, the game was released in Europe and North America, and it became one of the most popular computer games in the world.